So a computer programmer was talking to his wife, and then she said, I need you to go to the store and buy some milk. And while you're there, get some eggs too. And he never came back. Wild.
Oh.
What is something that you would use to describe Ms. Dvorsky?
Mr. Dvorsky is a really awesome teacher.
Whenever we had to, work on a program or go in the lab, she'd always be walking around.
She always makes sure that the students understand things.
If anyone had a question or needed anything, and she was always really willing to help us with anything that we needed.
She's always there if you need help.
She's classified as a nice teacher in comparing to me.
She's really nice and sweet, like a lollipop.
And she's really smart and cares about her students a lot.
And also, she reinstilled my of computer science.
Any questions that we had on our programs, she was willing to work through it with us and help us with our errors.
And I think she's an incredible teacher. I mean, she's very clear and thorough and willing to put in extra time and work with students, and I think that's a wonderful quality in a teacher.
She been here since 98. So I've been working with her since 1998.
She and Miss Bossy and I have tried to arrange to have our lunches together, so we all seem to eat lunch together and just have nice conversation and a break in the middle of the day.
The hardest thing that I learned in Mr. Dvorsky, we learned a lot of new stuff in Mr. Dvorsky's class.
All of her assignments were kind of difficult, but she was very thorough in explaining what we should do.
A lot of stuff was new and difficult at first, but it got easier with her teaching.
And she always made sure that we could do it.
What's your favorite memory of Mr. Dvorsky?
I love that Miss Dvorsky gets to school before I do, so I don't have to turn on the lights in the magnet office, and she always welcomes me in the morning.
As a person, she's really kind.
She was always a really helpful teacher.
Compassionate. Even though she was retiring this year, she didn't stop doing work for her students. Her lollipops are also very fun and great.
She made me a firm believer in tracing to find what was wrong with my program.
I like the fact, at least as a colleague especially, that she takes things very seriously in the sense that the expectations are clear for students.
She does 100% of anything she does, and she goes that extra mile.
She really knows what's going on. If there's something happening at Blair, I don't really have to check my email. I just have to ask her what I'm supposed to do, and she tells me what I'm supposed to do.
My favorite moment with her?
Or
The first time she ever told me that she gives us lollipops after every single quiz.
We're going to miss her. I don't know if we're going to get a computer science teacher as good as her to replace her. So hopefully she comes back and Mr. Ostrander can sucker her into subbing a little bit next year.
Yeah, she's helped me a lot. I feel like I've become a much better programmer after a class.
Thank you so much, Ms. Dvorsky, for everything, for being such an amazing teacher, for helping me like computer science again.
I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to take this class.
She had to work here till she have 30 years in the magnet program, and I'm going to suffer her. That's what I tried to say. But now she retired before me.
Mr. Dvorsky, I wish you a very happy retirement. I really enjoyed my one semester with you. I've learned a lot.
And Mrs. Dvorsky will really miss you.
You deserve the best retirement ever, and we will miss you, but I hope you find excitement in this new chapter of your life.
Bye, Miss Dvorsky, we'll miss you. Wait, hold on, let me.
Andy, you look gorgeous. Just come back.
Hold up, give me a sec.
What's your favorite? Speaking of lollipops, what's your favorite type of lollipop?
What does that have anything to do with?
For some reason, she wants us to make her life easier when she should be making my life easier, to be honest.
Oh, I like all of them except for root beer.
What about butterscotch? Do you like butterscotch?
I don't know. I've never tried it.